Hello, my friends, and welcome. I can see some of you are very quick. Actually, you are here before I even realized I started my live stream. It's been quite a while since I did much of anything on YouTube, so I'm not really used to how the new live streaming system works. Apparently, the live stream starts as soon as you press stream in the streaming software, and you don't have to press anything in YouTube. Um, I think that I've changed the title to the right thing now because this is meant as the fifth, the number five version of the Road to Five Nights at Pinker's 7. Um, I'm actually just quickly gonna see if I can find the stream itself on YouTube because I'm not entirely sure that it's set up properly. I'm also not sure that you can hear me. If someone just writes in the chat, "I hear you," that would be very nice. Um, oh, I just found my video. That's not it. Oh, yeah. Okay, it is live. I see. Uh, oh yeah, and Veratronic. Yeah, you can hear me and you're here, and that's awesome and nice. Seems like it's set up properly then. Awesome, and I mean, oh my gosh, you guys like are so fast at getting here. That's insane. Are you just like all just do you just have YouTube up all the time, or how in the world did you get here so quickly? I don't even understand. Um, uh, and you guy called Sub Fady, uh, have they stolen your underwear? Someone did what? I think that was because my previous title of the live stream was "Someone repingest my game," and that's because that's what my previous live stream, like a year ago, was called, and it was called that because uh, some awesome guy made like a fan version of Five Nights at Pinker's 1, which I played the last time when I live streamed. Um, and so that as I said before, I didn't mean to go online as soon as I did. Oh, and Robotronic, you got a notice while doom scrolling. Well, I'm happy to have gotten you out of your doom scrolling session. That's not healthy for your brain. Well, but the concept of this stream is quite simple, really. Um, I'm just gonna live stream Five Nights at Pinker 7, or at least the version I've got right now, until I die once. So if I'm shit, this is gonna be a very brief live stream. And I gotta say that the version you're seeing now is obviously not the final version. Um, because that's coming out in March, as a lot of you have have guessed. It's coming out for the 10-year anniversary of Five Nights at Pinker's, which is the 16th of March, I believe. Now I'm getting all I'm getting worried that I say the wrong thing, but it's around there at least, and it's getting out on the exact day. I'm gonna make sure that it's actually gonna come out the day, which is the 10-year anniversary of Five Nights at Pinker's 7. And the reason, yeah, that's also kind of the reason why I'm making this. Or really, there's two reasons. First of all, I've got a pretty long holiday right now, so I've got time because I'm currently studying, so I'm pretty busy with that. But then I also just thought it would be fun to make something for the 10-year anniversary of Five Nights at Pinker's, because really it's quite crazy that it's been 10 years. I was 13 years old when I released the first one, so that's pretty crazy. And it's what's even more crazy is that a lot of you guys are still here, and still my Road to Five Nights at Pinker's 7 videos and posts, they've gotten a lot of attention, way more than I expected. So that's just also really motivating. Well, but as I was saying, the point of this is that I'm just gonna stream until I die for the first time. So let's hope that I'm all right at my own game. And yeah, this is not the final version, but it's It's gonna show how far I am in development as of now, and the main game, a lot of that is actually finished. And what if I get through the whole game? Well, in that case, the live, I think I won't, because right now it's pretty unbalanced. Uh, I'll have to make it easier definitely before I release it, because right now it's pretty unfair. But in that case, I'm gonna end the live stream when I finish night 5, and in that way, you won't see any of the unfinished post game, because there's gonna be like a little post game, like in a lot of the other Five Nights at Pingas games. But I won't spoil that. Um, and Aqua is saying, I only just learned that you're bringing Five Nights at Pingas back, and I'm so happy. And well, I'm happy that you're looking forward to it, because really it's amazing that the last game came out in 2017, and the games were really a product of that time. With I mean, the memes in the games back then, they were already dated when I released the games, because I kind of didn't want to do the most like cutting edge memes. I wanted it to be kind of in the same generation as Pingas, which was already an old meme at that point. Uh, so at this point they are all like ancient. So it's amazing that you've sticked around and that you're still hyped for this new version. But I've already been yapping for 7 minutes, I see, so I'll stop yapping, and I'll press play on the Pingas, and we'll get started with this stream properly. I also just gotta do a little thing so that it doesn't mess up, and now I'll press play, and hopefully the game will start when currently as it is. It's really 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 like it's unfairly hard, but I'm planning on making it around the same difficulty as like Five Nights at Pingas 2, because I feel like I want it to be fair, but difficult but fair. I want, the first night to be something where you can have a bit of like a laugh and you can get through it, and it won't be too difficult or too punishing. But I also want the last couple nights to be a challenge. Yes. Okay. So the game has started, and I think OBS is just. Oh, and OBS has also captured it. Nice. So you see the game now, right? You see the start screen. I'll just check for myself quickly. So I'll check the live stream myself just to make sure that it's going. Yeah, it's going. I see that. Nice. So we'll get started. The leftmost pixels are frozen. Oh, I think that's because they were like outside of my monitor. Like the window was on the left side and peeking a bit outside. I think it should be fixed now. And I'll open the chat so that I can keep on seeing what you guys are writing. So I'll just try and see if I can figure out how to make like a pop-out window for that. So there we go. Pop-up chat. Nice. So it surprises me that this game menu isn't an epilepsy thingy as a negatives writes. Yeah, that's also a bit of a change. It's definitely a different look than a lot of the other Pingas games, and I think I've been overall going for a bit more of a spooky feel, in order to like kind of have a bit more of like the contrast between the silly memes and the spooky feel of the game. So it's gonna be a bit more like that all the way through. So actually, I'm not hearing the audio. Yeah, as Verotronic is writing in the chat. Maybe I should actually like put the chat on the stream so that people can see it if they watch this afterwards. But he's saying that it's more like the traditional FNAF, and yeah, it is heavily inspired by the screen from Five Nights at Freddy's 1, really. But I'll just quickly get the chats up on stream. So I'm gonna make a new window recorder on OBS, and this should be it. Yes, nice. Okay, so this is gonna be very, yes, there we go. The easiest way to do it, just simply put the window up there. And maybe I can you change the opacity? I'm sure you can, but I can't really find it. So I think I'm gonna shrink this window a bit so that it won't be too disturbed by the chat. And now the people watching later can see the chat too. Yes. Oh, I think it might actually be on YouTube as well now, but yeah, I think this actually, what I'm doing now probably just shows how long it is since I streamed the last time, because I think this chat might actually just be present on YouTube anyways. But now I'm sure it's here, so it's gonna be there. For some reason, it seems like the game is not. The game audio, is that coming through on the stream? Because and Rotrang is saying that it looks good. Nice. And can you hear the game audio? Because I'm actually not hearing it. No. Because there should be like a spooky sound here. The chat should be visible after the stream. Yeah, I thought so, but now I'm gonna leave it in the video too. Then it's certainly gonna be there. Why is this not working? I'm gonna try and put my headphones microphone. Yeah, okay. Now I'm both hearing my own voice and the game, so that's better than before. And it looks in OBS like you're hearing the game audio too. Awesome. Sorry about the pretty long introduction, but I'll get started now. So I'll press a new game button and start a new game. Yeah, and the intro is currently unskippable. Might change that for the final game, but currently you have to see this epic intro. It is pretty artistic, thank you, Roadrunnick. Actually, fun fact, it's based on the first video game I ever played, at least on a console, which is The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. And that's also where I've made like the Pinkas remix myself, but the original audio is from that game too, so that's a bit of a personal reference, I guess you could say. Yes, and you get this horrible mobile game ad, because this is obviously this edition of Five Nights at Fingers is obviously gonna reference modern brain rot. Yeah, so you can't afford the pre-package for the horrible mobile game, so that's why you take the job at the Pinkas mansion.
Welcome. I'm so happy to see you here. And yes, I can actually.
The first night is quite easy.
You're ready for a first shift, so that's just wonderful to see. Now, you might be wondering what exactly this job entails. And it's quite simple, really.
And that still works here, of course.
Sit back, relax, and just occasionally check the camera that monitors the street. There's no need to touch the television and change camera. Oh, and one more thing. Keep the doors open. We're having a bit of trouble with the ventilation, so trust me, it's for the best. That should cover everything. Have a great night.
Thank you very much. This is honestly also like, I think it's also because I've been doing a few more serious projects and stuff since I made the Five Nights at Pinkas series, and And also, I'm not as sick of the series as I was when I made the number 6. So I think this one is gonna, in a lot of ways, be one of the games in the series that will be the most like technically and oh shit! I already died.